This week, I'm throwing down the gauntlet. I'm issuing a challenge. Get your ship together. Now, I know some people are saying, wait a minute, did he just cuss? I don't have a problem with cussing, but I didn't cuss, and I'm not cussing in the context of this discussion. What I'm saying is that there are ships in your life that are designed to take you somewhere only if you are on the right ship. And today, I want to talk about something that I alluded to yesterday, and that's friendship. Friendship is so important. There is a biblical passage that says, how can two walk together unless they are agreed? This doesn't mean that you have to have a complete agreement on everything. I've said this many times before, that agreement is not a prerequisite to unity. For example, the state of Alabama and the state of California probably agree on very little as far as states are concerned, but let either one of them be attacked by a foreign power and they will meet the full force of the United States of America. So even though the two states may disagree, they come together in a common cause. So the thing is that I don't have to completely agree with you in order to be your friend. But what I look for in a friend is someone who's encouraging, someone who's edifying, someone who's going to be there for me, someone who will listen, someone who exhibits basic empathy and compassion, someone who I know has my best interests at heart. And this is a big thing because a lot of times people enter into relationships that are not really symbiotic. There's no serendipity, there's no commonality. And so people come into these relationships and they say, well, so and so is my friend. But when it's time to reach out to someone when you need some help, whether it be emotional help or spiritual help or even financial help, that they are not there for you. And that's someone who's really not a friend. They're more like a parasite or maybe a voyeur. There's someone in your life not for mutual benefit, but only for their own base gain. And what you want to do in friendship is make sure that those who you come together with, that, listen, I believe that all of humanity is created by love, to be love, and to love. And that love is empathy and compassion. But there are people who come into your life, they're looking to gain something from you because you have something they need, but they aren't willing to collaboratively invest. Listen, I have about 10 friends with whom I have been friends with for over 50. That's 50. That's half a century that I've been friends with. And do we agree on everything? Hell no, we don't. However, we have made a pact over the span of our lives that we would always be there for one another in the event of both good times and bad. This is the definition of a true friend. I always say that a friend will give you money, or I'm sorry, an acquaintance will give you money, but a friend will give you a kidney. The big difference. What you look for in a friend is someone who is going to relentlessly partner with you, relentlessly stand by you. And a friend is someone who you invite into your life to offer a critique. And this is a big thing because people say, well, you have to take constructive criticism. And I basically disagree with that. I will take a critique from someone because the critique is going to make me better. A criticism is designed to bring me down. I don't need criticism in my life. But the people who I call friend not only are there just to encourage and edify me, but they are also there to critique what I do. In other words, somebody whom I trust to speak into my life. And here's the big deal. Some people try to drive a a 20-ton bridge of correction over a 5-ton bridge of relationship. It just doesn't work. You put too much load on it and it collapses. And that's the other thing, is that friendship has to be mutual. It has to be something that's agreed upon. It has to be something that can be built upon. And it has to be something, or it has to have something that is sustainable. Friendships cannot be based on fleeting things. And listen, some people base friendships on fame or finances or commonality, like we like the same car or that kind of thing. And those relationships are good to start, but they don't have the endurance to sustain a friendship for the long haul. Friendship is important because I'm going to tell you something. If you've never heard this before, you're hearing it right now. And it's this, that like is far more important than love. I can love you. That is, I have basic empathy and compassion for you, but I may not want to be around you all the time. Or I may want to keep you at a safe distance, kind of like how I like nuclear power, but I don't need to be close to it. And that, my friends, is my take on friendship. Your mileage may vary, but that's what I have for you today. And remember, your ship should take you somewhere. And if it's not, it's time to abandon ship. Talk to you tomorrow. Glad you tuned in. Hope to hear from you soon. If you like this video, please like and subscribe here. And I will see you on the other side of forward.